Hey friends, welcome back. So today I'm going to be getting a first session in on the Alex Broskow them 901, 909, whatever the hell you call them, skates. It's been a crazy last couple weeks dealing with a reoccurring foot injury, changed jobs. What else? Faction Plastics. I don't know how I'm feeling about them. I'm in such a love-hate relationship right now. I think I just need a break because I can't get them to fit right, and they're still causing me quite a bit of knee pain. So Icons still have those set up on my big wheels from my review video, and I thought this honestly may be a perfect time to try out the Broskows. So this is the Broskow 901 skate and it's made with the 909 plastic, so it's made to be a little flexier, a little higher quality plastics than the new 901s. It just, it's kind of an odd skate. It comes in like a million different versions. So the way I have it set up is with the 909 Intuition liner, got the 901 sole plate, 901 frames, put on some wheels, and yeah, so it's basically like your own DIY adventure. Alright, so I got the new them 901 anti-rocker frames with the dead Broskow. I think these are like 92A 58mm wheels, dead Broskow anti-rockers, and then I got twin cam bearings in all of the wheels. So this is the new 901 sole plate that I have on here. It's definitely a lot wider, a little more refined, kind of an old school style backside plate that looks like a check mark. And got those set up and they fit the skate pretty nicely. So this is the 901 Intuition liner. One thing that I did is I changed out the shock absorber because I never liked the Intuition shock absorbers. They compress a lot and then you end up losing a lot of that shock absorption. It's got, new laces, which has this kind of pull tab, so it helps kind of loosen them up. Pretty nice feature. Minor differences between this and the Intuitions is that it has a stitched on back wrap. Intuition Premiums, that is. So it's got a stitched on back wrap. This J-bar X-wing thing is stitched on as well, so not removable. They do run just a little shorter than Intuition Premiums, and the stock ones the 901s actually come with the Intuition insole. I actually took that out until I break them in, and it clears up a little room on the inside. One thing that I always do just to add a little flair to the skates is change up the laces. Just give them a little more personality because everything came with black laces, so definitely jazz it up a little. So I did skate these for about 10 miles or so. I had the Compass 90mm frames on just to help start breaking in the liner a little bit because I was worried that the Shmediums were going to be way too narrow for me, so I wanted to see if I was getting any pressure points before I got them all set up and skated them too hard. I did find I was getting a little tightness kind of in the back here and just up here, so what I did is I heated up this whole side with my heat gun, put the liner in, put my foot in it, let it just kind of, heat mold to my foot, and felt pretty good. All right, let's talk about today's session. So I was trying to take it easy just because I'm kind of recovering from my foot injury, but I couldn't really talk today because it was super windy out. Everything felt like it took twice as much energy, but let's go ahead and talk about how these fit. So I took the insole out, kind of wish I didn't because I was getting a lot of heel lift with the stock, well, not stock, but the 909 liner. So I pulled down the laces just a little more on the skates, and I was a little reluctant to do that because normally when I like pull laces really tight, it sucks in the plastic on the side, and then I start getting like pressure on my right foot. I started getting that a little bit on my right skate towards the end of the session. So I think actually what I may do is another round of heating. So just hit this up, and then this time, instead of just leaving the laces loose, I'm gonna pop the Intuition back in, tighten it back up, and then allow my foot to kind of push that plastic out to what I need. We'll see how that goes. Wheels, you know, I know this is kind of talking about the them, but because it's the Broskow, I don't know what is going on with these thems, but like the whole time skating, like when I first started skating, I would land and it would be like the wheels would just stop. And then skating, it was like they were vibrating. So it just was a really awkward roll up. It started like breaking in about halfway through my session. I think what I may do is like pop out the spacers and swap them out, because I wonder if the spacers aren't filling the bearings correctly, because part of the issue with the deads that I've had in the past is you need a spacer that's narrower than the orange like dead spacer, saucer spacers, because otherwise you know, the deads would cause the bearings to pop side to side. So I wonder if that's something that they fixed. I'll try it out, see how it goes next session. Flexy, I thought they were pretty flexy. The frames and the sole plates are like super hard, and I can tell it's gonna take me a few sessions to really break in the backslide, I don't know why I'm talking like shit today, backslide groove and the H block to get them to start feeling like how I like. But as far as like how they slide on metal coping, angle iron ledges, really good so far. I did a few royales on a marble ledge, that felt really good, but that's the only thing I skated that wasn't metal today. But yeah, overall, man, I'm really impressed with how these things look. Because you look at the look down, these things look like they would be way too skinny for me. But it's like the appropriate length, you know, it's perfect fit for my left foot. I think I can torch it out on my right foot. And then, you know, it should be a really good fit. I did forget how flexy these can be too, so you know, it took a few minutes to get adjusted to, but yeah, it was a decent session, and you know, just got to take it easy probably for the next couple weeks, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, look forward to riding these a little more. I can tell that they have not upgraded the hardware because it's really soft still, and they loosened up when I was skating them just kind of on the compass frame, so I Loctited. We'll see how those do, but yeah, I really wish they would invest in some better fitting hardware that doesn't loosen up, or come up with something else where it like locks in better. Anyway, minor complaints, but you know, that's it. Thanks all for checking in. We'll catch you next time.